Hello everyone, Dan Kibbe, Jeet Physiology. More today is day 7, the final day of drive, passion, and purpose. So, as I mentioned, I'm going over my purpose finding process, my individual one. So just to give you a little recap, my 3-step purpose finding process is step 1 is to validate what your passions are to eventually get to the point of where you find your purpose in life. Step number 2 is the pros and cons of the choices you made for the passion, interest, whatnot, what you think it might be your purpose in life. And then step 3 is evaluate and assess. So there's the basics of it. So this is what I did. Okay, so number 1, step 1, validate. Okay, so the 4 main things with me is motivational speaking, martial arts training, and related, basically training other people, teaching other people how to defend themselves and gain more confidence. Nutrition, and then fitness of all kinds. Those are my 4 main passions as far as like career endeavors, doing things in my life, whatever it may be. Okay, so number 1, motivational speaking. I'm inspired by helping people have the want to create a better life for themselves. I do motivational videos. I do 1 minute or less every day, include motivational speaking on my daily videos, on my YouTube channels and whatnot. And then I feel even more inspired, especially when I watch my own videos. And what I mean by that is I feel more inspired just simply putting the information out there for everyone to help inspire you. And then when I watch my videos, which I try to do as much as possible, I'm not going to sit here and say I watch every single one of them, but at least parts of them, some of them. But the thing is that when I watch my own videos, I'm like, wow, if I can inspire myself, how many other people am I inspiring out there? It makes you feel better about the fact that I am helping people have the want to create a better life for themselves. Okay? As far as martial arts training and lifestyle, I'm inspired by watching others grow and develop / evolve over time in any and every way, but especially in martial arts. I remember back in the day when I was doing punches and stuff like that, and it's like compared to today, many years later, it's like evolution, evolution, evolution. There is individual evolution, whether you want to believe that or not, it's true. Okay, I've been consistent in my martial arts training for a while now, for about 14 and a half years, and I have trained people as well, and I basically, just the way that I do things, I try to inspire everyone in every single thing that I do. Give me a second, I gotta grab a drink real quick. Okay, so now, fitness of all kinds. I'm inspired to watch people grow and develop with their fitness and anything related to that, as well as growing and developing in my own ways. I've been studying fitness for 23 years now, and I've been consistent in my training for, like I said, 14 and a half years. I feel a great deal of confidence over time. More and more as time goes on, I feel a lot more confidence, as well as uplifted mood, among many other things when I'm finished with my training. Literally, when I wake up in the morning, I do my morning routine, I do my training, I am literally ready to conquer the day, to conquer the world, to do whatever it takes, handle whatever it takes, and jump over and just completely destroy any and every barricade in life and anything that comes at me, okay? Okay, step 2. So now step 2, skip this step if you found that all passions are your desire to pursue. Otherwise, continue to step 2. So the pros and cons, I don't really need to go over everything here, but I just basically did different pros and cons as far as like, what maybe is more of my focus. So I want you to find what more your focus is. So if you are just like me and you have a few passions or purposes in life, find what you're going to be focusing on more. Like me, motivational speaking right now, because I feel that I can get more success quickly in that than any other way, so I can get recognition, and not recognition to get recognition, but recognition to allow people to discover me, so they can be like, hey, this guy's inspiring, this and that, so I can help you try to change your life for the better. I feel wonderful after my training, and when I train others, it inspires me to work harder, to help them more, to help myself more. Also, I'm inspired to develop myself more, basically personal development, self-improvement every day, like I talk about quite a bit. Okay, nutrition. It's going to be a little bit longer. I remember when my great-grandmother, my great-grandma on my dad's side, she would emphasize the importance of eating well. She had her own organic garden. Like, literally, she grew her entire garden in the back. Me and my brother would go raid it all the dang time. It was awesome. She had the biggest strawberry patch ever on this pretty steep hill, and it was amazing. And, back then, I was a little kid. She passed when I was 11. But over time, I'm looking back, that is where I get my knack for nutrition. And I remember a lot of things that she taught me, not to go into too much detail with this, but I remember a lot of things that she taught me that she would just say to me that I didn't really think of back then as a kid, but some of the things kind of spark in my memory just like sporadically over time. I have studied nutrition in my body as well for 23 years now, and I have come to realize that proper nutrition, specifically knowing your own body, it is not just eating healthy. It is knowing your body, what foods are good for you, what foods are not good for you, and it's all about trial and error, okay? I feel wonderful after giving people advice on proper nutrition, and I know it as far as encouraging them to know their own body, especially when they show interest. When they show interest, that really inspires me even more, and things like that. So, all in all, that is how I used my 3-step process to find my purposes in life, which is motivational speaking, martial arts, fitness, nutrition, anything related to that. So once again, to go over the 3-step purpose finding process, step 1 is validate. Pick at least 3 to 5 interests and passions that you think you might enjoy doing. Basically, like I emphasized before, things that are like, hey, if I was to be doing this with my life, whatever, I should be able to step back and be like, wow, I get paid for this. I'm doing this with my life. This is just amazing. And then step 2, of course, pros and cons for the choices you made. And then step 3 is evaluate and assess. So that is how you find your purpose in life. Please, if you want any other information, you want a screenshot of this, I can write it out better, type it out. Please give me your comments and everything like that. So, challenge. I'm going to challenge yourself to do this 3-step process. I'm going to challenge yourself to find your purpose in life. And I'm also going to challenge you to take action. Faith without works is dead. You got to work hard. You can have as much faith as you want, believe in God, Buddha, Allah, whatever it may be, believe in yourself, but unless you take action, unless you put in that hard work, unless you go through the pain and suffering, unless you feel that discomfort and embrace the fact that that's what it takes, you will never achieve the goals you truly want. So go through the pain, go through the suffering, make the unfamiliar familiar, and just make discomfort your norm so that you know in your mind that, hey, this is what it takes to get out there and achieve your greatness. Let's get to stay motivated, believe in yourself, believe you can do it, and believe that you deserve it. Let's get out there, let's go, smash, punch, kick that like button, just don't break it. Let's get out there and do something. Pick yourself up, push yourself, let's go.